Hi, so today is Monday, March 29th, 2021. So earlier this month, I contacted Atlantic Broadband in order to do my installation of the television, cable, and internet, which our community got to include in our maintenance and association fee. And this was in progress for a while. They had a bid in, Atlantic Broadband win it. Previously, we only had Comcast cable included in our association and maintenance fee, but they wanted to include internet, so Atlantic Broadband win the bid, the contract to do internet and cable to include in our association fees, which maintenance and association fees. So, with it comes was the internet and 3 TVs, cables. However, so when I called them before, because like Inc. 1 and Inc. 2, Inc. 1 and Inc. 3 was some of the residents that I spoke with, they keep saying Blue Stream and Blue Stream, and one of them had given me the number for Blue Stream to call. And when they were working, all along, they were working like since November in the community. So I had called before, and the girl that answered the phone was very rude and mean to me, and she was keep repeating, saying that they only assisting in 1 and in 3. They're not assisting in 2. She couldn't make an appointment, she couldn't do anything. I said, okay. And then eventually when they were going to work in 2, and it was posted, apparently they started on the 1st of March, but not until it was posted up on the board in my building, and I see it, is then when I was able to call. And we were calling Atlantic Broadband directly on the service. So I called, and the earliest appointment they could have given me was a Saturday, the 13th of March, 2021. When the technician came, he was awful. I told him I only have 2 TVs. He eventually hooked up the 2 TVs on the internet, but he did a lot of wrong things, by jumping on my computer, pounding on my keyboard, trying to jump on my laptop when I'm sitting there, and over me he came to do it. And I told him I want to do it. You just look. You just gotta look and see that I got the internet connected on the laptop. However, whatever wrong things he do, and then the girl, to begin with, the rep, and if you can see the name right here on the account, I told the rep that it's me and my sister name has to be in the account. I give her my name first, my first name, my last name, I spell it for her. S is in Sam, U is in umbrella, N is in Nancy, I is India, T is Tom, A is Apple. She spelled my name wrong. She got SUNTIA instead of ITA. Then she put my sister's name, 4 letters from the first name, and 4 letters from the last name in between my name. Which idiot would do that? When I explain to her and I tell her it's 2 different names, I give her my first and last name first before I give her my sister's name. So even if they had a space problem for fit the name, she should have put my name should have appeared there fully, first and last name, and then part of my sister's name you should have seen on the line. You should never see it like this. Part of her first name, my first name spelled incorrectly, part of her last name, my last name, and then my last name. Only an idiot would do something like this, but Atlantic Broadband rep that I spoke to did this. This is what she did, and people talks about me, and this is how people, others do their work and their job. This is how they do it. Now, she done, so obviously if she spelled my name incorrectly, she spelled my email incorrectly, because my email is my first name and last name at gmail.com. Well, I also got first name, last name, and the number 2 at gmail.com. So that was under here, this account. And then they're not supposed to send a bill, but they sent a bill because she messed up the name, she messed up the email, and they messed up with sending the bill because 3 TVs is covered and I only have 2 TVs and I put a box in. The guy leave the box in case I get a third TV. So I thought because he leave that third box is why they're charging me. So when I called today, I try to make it clear to this rep that if that is the case, they can come and pick up back the third box. I don't need it. We don't have 3 TVs. But then she explained and said, we weren't supposed to get a bill. With 3 TVs is covered. I don't have to return it. And she's going to fix it.